Hello, and welcome to our Performance Improvement tutorial series. In this video, we will cover how to add, edit, and remove tasks. Let's get started. In your left navigational pane, you'll notice there's a task list. If you click on your task, you'll be transferred to your task landing page. On this landing page, you can see there's a few tasks already active here. If we wanted to add a new task, simply click the Add New Task button, mouse down and click Task. This will bring you to the task form. From this form, we'll just create a simple test task. If your task has a description, enter your description here. This is asking you if your task is a KPI. If it is, click the radio button that's indicated by yes, and if it's not, say no. The importance of this field on the task form is if it is a KPI and this task starts falling behind schedule, it will move your KPI indicator on your main page to yellow or red based on how late you are with your task. So again, this is very important from a project management perspective. So if this is a mission critical task and it's a KPI and it's starting to slip behind schedule, this task will be escalated and it'll move your KPI indicator on your home page. And we'll go over more of that later. So we'll just say yes, this is a task KPI, and we'll assign it to Lozier Travis. There's a couple ways to use this name field. You can use this check names function, which is enter as much as the name as you can and see if it finds an exact match. And it did not find a match there, so I'm going to use the address lookup and say Lozier. This is very similar to using your Outlook address book. So there I am. It's assigned to me. It starts today and it's going to be due March 1st, 12. It's not completed and the status is it's in progress, and I'm going to say OK here. And that's all there is to creating a new task. It's really simple. So let's say that we wanted to edit this task. I wanted to provide a status update. So if you mouse over the test task, you get a drop-down window. And if I click the drop-down window, I'm going to see a few menu options. I can view the item, which opens the item as a read-only task view. I can edit the item. Manage permissions we won't cover in this tutorial, but we'll discuss in later video tutorials. We can delete the item, or we can alert me. We'll cover alert me in other tutorials as well. So let's just edit this item and say I'm going to provide an update today. And I'm going to say OK. Some people use that task description to provide status updates. This saves times and meetings. That way you're not providing status updates continuously. This is a nice, easy way for your team to update their task, and everyone on your project team kind of has a snapshot view of current status of all the tasks going on. So that's how you add a new task and you edit a task. Let's say that we wanted to delete this task. So if you mouse down, you're going to see the delete item, and simply click the delete item. And it's going to ask if you're sure you want to remove this item, and we're going to say OK. And that task will be removed from our task list. The only drawback of deleting task is it doesn't remain part of your project asset. So if you physically delete a task, it goes away from your task list. But let's just say that we wanted to mark that task as complete. That way we had a journey of kind of our project and our tasks. So let's quickly create a new task. I'm going to go test task again. going to assign it to closure. And we'll make it due March 1st, 2012. In progress, and I'm going to say OK. So we've added the task back to our task page. Now for this, we're going to say that I've worked really fast and I've completed this task. So I'm going to edit this item and I'm going to mark it as completed, and I'm going to say OK. What you'll notice is the task drops off of our active task list, so it's not visible to your project team anymore because it's been completed. But the nice thing is, if we change our task view, we'll cover views later, and we say all task, you'll see that the task is still here in our task list. It's just been marked as completed. This gives us an opportunity and the option to track all of our completed tasks as well as outstanding tasks. So that's really the kind of pros and cons of completing task versus deleting task. So if you make a mistake and add a task by mistake or accident, it's okay to delete, but if you've actively managed the task to completion, it's best to mark the task as complete. So that covers adding, editing, and removing tasks in performance improvement SharePoint sites. Thank you.